it's your girl Des, and I'm back with another video. Hey you guys, we're going to be talking about birth control. Yes, so I'm just going to be telling you guys about the different birth controls that I've been on and my personal experiences with them. And yeah, so let's get into it. Alright you guys, so if you don't know what birth control is a preventative measure that you can take that prevents pregnancy. So now that I got that out of the way, you know what it is. So I first started taking birth control, I want to say when I was about 18 years old. Yes, I know, don't come for me. I was late for the birth control party, but it's okay. Okay. So I started taking birth control when I was 18, and I went to my gynecologist, and you know, I was sexually active, so I just wanted something, you know, that obviously could prevent me from pregnancy. So I got on the pill, and the pill is a form of birth control that you have to take every day, and you have to take it at the same time every single day. Now, how effective is the pill? It all depends upon the person taking it. Let me say that again for the people in the back. It all depends on the person taking it, okay? So if you know that you're not someone who likes taking pills every day, and if you know you're someone who's not really timely with stuff, I would not recommend that for you. You might want to look into other methods of birth control. Me, I'm okay when it comes to keeping up with that type of thing. So it wasn't really bad for me. Now, I was on a pill for about 2 years. I want to say about 2 years, and I didn't really have any problems on it. You know, I had my period naturally, and it wasn't bad. I didn't have, as far as like mood swings, I didn't really have any mood swings on the pill. So overall, it was okay. So I was on that for about 2 years, like I said, and then I took a break from it because I just want to give my body like a breather from birth control. And then that's when I got pregnant with my first son. And then a year later, I got pregnant with my second son. Yes, guys, they are close in age. They're a year apart. So after my second son was born, I did want to get back on birth control just because I just had two kids within a year apart. So I was like, no, give me that birth control because I don't want no more for a while. So at that point, I got on something called the Nexplanon because I wanted something long term. And the Nexplanon, it lasts for about, I want to say 3 to 5 years. So at the time, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yes, give me that. It's pretty good. It's more like, I guess you could say like a longer method of birth control. It lasts for about 3 to 5 years, and it goes in your arm. It's like a little teeny tiny little rod that's about, I would say about like that big in length, and it's really small. So you go to your gynecologist, and it's like a quick procedure. They numb your arm, and then they take what's it called? Kind of like a needle type thing, and they insert it in your arm under the skin. And like I said, it lasts for about up to 5 years, and you don't have to worry about it within that time. And you can also feel around. You'll feel it in your arm, and you can also feel in your arm to know that, hey, it's still there. So that's the one I had got on after my second son. And y'all, oh my God, the worst ever. Like, I had the worst experience ever with this birth control. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Now, I must say every woman's body is different. So what I might went through on this birth control, you might not happen to you. So you have to go by your own body. Now, with my body, it didn't react good to this birth control. And I say that because, so I was on the Nexplanon for about a year. I was on it for a year. And within the first couple of months, you know, I started noticing the changes. So, y'all, right off the bat, I started noticing my mood swings were just like off the charts. Like, one day I'll be happy, the next I'll be sad, I will be depressed, I will be angry, I'll be mad. And the next moment I know I was just ready to fight somebody, y'all. I mean, my moods were just like all over the place, ridiculous. Like, it didn't make any sense. And I was like, okay, this ain't right. Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. The second thing was, you guys, oh my God, my skin. It made me break out so freaking bad. Like, I had bumps all over my face. I had bumps all over my body. Like, it was ridiculous. And me, y'all, my skin does pretty good with not breaking out. Like, I rarely ever get breakouts. So that was like a big thing for me, was a breaking out. Like, I broke out all over the place, and it was ridiculous. Like, even like my peoples would notice and be like, what's going on with your skin? Like, and I was like, it's just damn birth control. Like, y'all, it was just ridiculous. And then the third thing was, you guys, it made me gain weight. So I gained not like crazy amounts of weight to the point where you would really like take notice to it. It was just to the fact that I know my body, and I'm someone who has like a very fast metabolism. So me, I don't really necessarily gain weight that often, you guys. So it was kind of making me like gain some weight that was noticeable to me. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. What in the world? So that's like the third thing. Fourth thing is, you guys, oh my God, it was making my freaking hair fall out. Yes, it was making my hair fall out. And at that point, I was like, oh, heck no. No, I got to get off of this. This got to come out of me. No, this is not where it's at. So it was making my hair, and I don't mean just like little strands. I mean, my hair, I could just go like this, and it would be a wob of hair in my hand. Like, what the heck, y'all? I was like, oh no. This obviously is not reacting good to my body. I don't know. It's just, it got to come out. So at that point, you guys, I had scheduled an appointment, and I had to take it out after a year, y'all. So that was my experience on that one. The only positive thing I could say about that one was that if you're someone who doesn't really like to have a period, that would be good for you, because after like about a couple of months of taking it, I didn't get periods at all. So I guess that was the only positive to that, was I didn't get periods. So yeah, and I didn't really have any irregular bleeding or nothing like that on that one. So that was the only pro to it. So yeah, that was my experience with that one. That was like the worst thing ever. Like, I can't stress that enough. I hated it. So I'm glad I'm not on it. Moving on. So after I got off that one, I did take another break from birth control, and I did that for like another year or two. And then a few years later, I got pregnant with my third son, and he's now 9 months. So I'm 9 months postpartum. And after I had him, I did get back on the pill. Now, it's two different forms of the pill. You have the regular pill, and then you have something called the mini pill. So my gynecologist recommended me get on the mini pill because after I had my son, I was breastfeeding. Now, it's good to get on that if you're breastfeeding, just because if you get on the regular pill, which has the two hormones in it, estrogen and progesterone, then that will cause your milk supply to get low, which I didn't want to happen to me. So the mini pill is just the hormone progesterone, so it helps lower the chances of you having low milk supply. So that's why I was on that one. I was on that one for these past 9 months. Now, I didn't have any problems as far as like mood swings or hair falling out or weight gain necessarily. So I've been okay on this one. But y'all, the only problem I was having was that my periods were so irregular, and I hated it. What I mean by that is, I would have my periods on time every month, but y'all, after my period would be done, I would have this long stretch of me having spotting and just irregular bleeding. And it was so annoying, y'all, only because like you never know when you're going to just have those random breakout of bleeding. And it's just annoying because you can be out somewhere having a good old time, next thing you know, bam, you're bleeding. And you just like, it just ruins your whole mood, y'all. Like, it was so annoying. So I recently, like a few days ago, I went to my gynecologist, and I was like, hey, like, this is annoying. I need something else, okay? So, and she broke it down to me and explained, like, well, that's why you're having irregular bleeding, because the mini pill necessarily doesn't regulate periods. It doesn't regulate anything. So it's going to make your periods pretty irregular, which means you're going to have extra bleeding after your period. So I was like, oh, no, baby. Get this I'm getting off of it. So now, you guys, she put me on the NuvaRing. So that's what I'm going to be on, and I will keep you guys updated on that. I just started taking it, so I have to give my body a few months to see how it's going to do on the NuvaRing. So stay tuned for that. I will keep you guys updated on that. So I am on that one right now. So the NuvaRing is like, it's like a little, it's kind of like this, like about that big. It's like a little circular object that goes up inside of you, and you insert it yourself. Every 3 weeks you have to remove it and put a new one in, and it lasts, you know, as long as you want it to last. So that's the NuvaRing. And they do have other forms of method of birth control. Like, I had the option of getting the, what was the other ones? They had the patch. They have the one that goes in your arm, like I said. So of course they have, okay, so all the ones are the pill, the patch, the NuvaRing, then they have the one that goes in your arm, the Nexplanon, and then the other long-term forms of birth control are going to be the, I believe, Mirena, the Paragard, basically IUDs that go up inside of your uterus. Now those can last up to 10 years. So those are more of the longer form of birth controls. And of course, if you want something even long term than that, of course, the next step would be, you know, tying your tubes. For me, I mean, I've been offered by my OB to tie my tubes if I wanted to, but I just declined simply because, you guys, I might want to have at least one more child in like the far future, and I didn't want to tie my tubes or burn them, just because once you tie them, you know, if you say down the line you want to get them untied, the procedure is going to be really expensive. So yeah, I was just like, nah, just get on some birth control. You know, it's more easier route than versus me having to go through that. So yeah. So it all depends on your body, you guys, and what works best. Comment down below and let me know what birth controls you guys are currently on, or if you want to take birth control and you're trying to figure out which ones to be on. Just let me know, or, you know, your experiences with birth control, and just let me know, you guys. I wanted to hear from you and what you went through with on. You know, if you guys enjoyed this video, and like always, make sure you like this video up, make sure you comment down below, and make sure you subscribe. I see you. Yeah, you right there. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll never miss an upload. And like always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.